What does being naturally intelligent really mean? When we think, we actually follow two distinct steps. We rely on knowledge and experience. We use this foundation to make inferences. For example, imagine you lock eyes with someone you like, and they immediately look away. What would you think? In this situation, your mind is drawing from step 1 knowledge and experience to make a step 2 inference. Inference means pondering something like, maybe this is what's happening. If you lack knowledge or your inference ability is weak, you may arrive at the wrong conclusion. For instance, I might think, oh, they looked away because it's embarrassing to make eye contact with someone they like. This must mean they like me too. We're soulmates. But realistically, this could be a wrong conclusion. This kind of scenario doesn't test skills like math or grammar that we learn in school. Instead, it challenges how we think, a hallmark of what we call natural intelligence or being naturally smart. So, what would you think in this situation? Every day, whether it's in love, work, relationships, or finances, we're constantly using knowledge and experience, drawing inferences to navigate life. The level of your thinking ability often determines whether your life goes smoothly or feels full of struggles. If you have strong thinking skills, you'll likely succeed no matter what you do. Conversely, weak thinking skills often lead to struggles and setbacks. Hello, everyone. I'm the Japanese urban sage. Today, we'll explore some fascinating topics. What does it really mean to be naturally intelligent? How can you improve your thinking ability? What are specific ways to enhance your natural intelligence? Let's dive into this life-changing discussion. First, let's break down what it means to be naturally intelligent and what it truly means to think. What does it mean to be naturally intelligent? One scientific way to measure thinking ability is through an IQ intelligence quotient test. IQ tests assess two main abilities: knowledge level, inference ability. In other words, someone with accurate, abundant knowledge and strong inference skills will score highly on an IQ test. This is because we think through a simple mechanism. We use knowledge and experience to make inferences like, this is probably the case. In psychology, these two components are defined as crystallized intelligence, knowledge and experience. Fluid intelligence, the ability to infer and reason. Here's a quick summary. Crystallized intelligence equals knowledge and experience. Fluid intelligence equals inference ability. Crystallized intelligence tends to grow with age, peaking between 40 and 60 years old. Meanwhile, fluid intelligence typically peaks in the early 20s and gradually declines over time. This explains why many groundbreaking ideas from scientists like Einstein often emerge in their 20s or 30s. On the other hand, the wisdom of a sage or elder stems from a lifetime of accumulated crystallized intelligence. To be naturally intelligent, you need a balance of both types of intelligence. IQ tests, however, primarily measure fluid intelligence, meaning that people with higher fluid intelligence tend to score higher. In real life, though, success often depends on a mix of a wide range of accumulated knowledge and experience, creativity, flexibility, and problem-solving skills. So while IQ scores offer insights, they don't tell the full story of someone's natural intelligence. Academic achievement versus natural intelligence. What about the common question, is academic success the same as being naturally smart? Research shows that when IQ differences are within 20 points, specialized knowledge and experience often matter more than raw intelligence. For instance, someone with an IQ of 120 who hasn't studied a subject might perform worse on a test than someone with an IQ of 100 who has studied that subject extensively. This is why people who dedicate their teenage years to academic subjects often end up with higher academic achievements. However, graduating from a prestigious school doesn't guarantee a high IQ or exceptional natural intelligence. That's why even highly educated individuals may struggle in the real world. How to enhance natural intelligence? As we've discussed, we think by drawing from knowledge and experience, using inference skills to determine the best course of action. Life is like a game of chess or checkers. We are constantly deciding where to move next. To choose the best move or the optimal play, we need two key components: accurate, abundant knowledge, strong inference ability. The importance of knowledge. Without sufficient knowledge, identifying the best course of action becomes challenging. For example, a 10-year-old child may have reasoning skills comparable to an adult, but their lack of knowledge often leads them to wrong conclusions. Similarly, the more accurate knowledge you possess, the better your ability to make sound decisions. But here's the key: the knowledge must be accurate. What is correct knowledge versus incorrect knowledge? A historical example of the dangers of incorrect knowledge is the witch hunts of medieval Europe. During that time, many innocent people suffered due to the false belief that witches made pacts with devils to cause disasters and diseases. Without scientific knowledge, including the understanding of viruses and bacteria, people believed that disease outbreaks were caused by witches. This erroneous belief led to countless tragedies. This illustrates a critical point: even abundant knowledge can be harmful if it is incorrect. For instance, blindly trusting a fortune teller and investing all your money in a particular stock could lead to significant financial loss. This is why having correct knowledge is essential. How to think based on correct knowledge. To infer accurately based on correct knowledge, you must eliminate the following factors: superstitions or unscientific beliefs, emotional biases such as hope or fear, preconceived notions and assumptions, over-reliance on personal experiences. The key is to base your reasoning on scientific knowledge and evidence. For example, imagine if a US president announced, "The economy will improve through the law of attraction," without any factual basis. You'd likely think, "That's too spiritual and overly optimistic. This country might face serious trouble." Instead, reasoning must rely on statistical data and scientifically backed evidence. The benefits of learning scientific knowledge. One effective way to enhance your thinking ability is by studying statistics and scientific knowledge. Without a solid foundation in science, it's difficult to accurately determine what constitutes the best course of action. Thus, learning disciplines like psychology, neuroscience, or physics can significantly improve your ability to make sound decisions. Personally, I make it a habit to stretch each morning while learning from scientific videos on YouTube and using AI tools to absorb more evidence-based knowledge. Compared to watching motivational videos or reading business books about the law of attraction, studying science equips you with the tools to identify the optimal solutions in life with much greater precision. How AI excels at reasoning. AI leverages vast amounts of data and scientific knowledge to make inferences. One advantage AI has over humans is that it operates without bias. Humans often let their expectations or assumptions cloud their judgment. "I've been rejected before, so I'll probably get rejected again. We made eye contact, so maybe we're meant to be." In contrast, AI evaluates situations objectively without the influence of hope or past experiences. This lack of bias allows AI to achieve higher accuracy in its reasoning. To improve your thinking, ask yourself, is my judgment being influenced by bias? Can personal experience be trusted? While experience is often seen as valuable, relying too heavily on personal anecdotes can be risky due to inherent biases. For example, if you've met 3 kind, long-haired women wearing red glasses, you might conclude that all women with these traits are kind. However, without scientific evidence, there's no guarantee the 4th woman fitting this description will share the same traits. Exercises to train your intelligence. In daily life, ask yourself, is this conclusion based on my personal bias or universal truth? Cultivating a habit of consulting statistical data or scientific evidence reduces bias and improves the accuracy of your reasoning. Using AI as a tool can also help. Asking questions like, is this experience universal? What does the evidence say allows you to practice thinking critically and systematically. How to improve your natural intelligence mindset edition. Humans naturally tend to use themselves as a reference when interpreting others' actions, often thinking, "I would act this way, so they must feel the same." Psychology and neuroscience refer to this as the theory of mind or empathy, which operates under the assumption that everyone is essentially the same. This idea shapes societal norms like success is a matter of personal effort, and informs educational systems that teach uniform content at a uniform pace. However, the reality is far different. Everyone is unique. Embracing reality. Start by affirming this. Everyone is different. I am not the same as others. Underestimating these differences can lead to flawed conclusions. Each person has unique tendencies, IQ, emotional intelligence, EQ, values, goals, and upbringing. Even in identical situations, individuals react and interpret events differently. Recognizing these differences is essential for accurate reasoning. Risks of instinctive thinking. For example, if you lock eyes with someone you like and they immediately look away. Someone who thinks, "I'd look away because I'm shy," might conclude, "They must like me but are too shy to show it." Meanwhile, someone who believes, "I'd keep smiling if I liked someone," might think, "They must dislike me." Both conclusions are based on instinctive, self-referential thinking. Scientific thinking. Using scientific reasoning, multiple possibilities can be considered. They're interested but shy. They're interested but playing hard to get. They're not interested. They were simply distracted. Rather than settling on one explanation, scientific thinking involves weighing multiple possibilities simultaneously. This method, often called quantum thinking or high-dimensional thinking, encourages open-mindedness. High-level thinking strategies. Avoid assuming others think like you. Don't jump to conclusions. Consider multiple possibilities simultaneously. These strategies enhance both reasoning and decision-making abilities. The importance of how you think. Even with vast knowledge, poor reasoning can prevent you from identifying the best move in life. Conversely, advanced reasoning skills can compensate for limited knowledge, allowing you to find optimal solutions. This explains why some people in their 20s or 30s achieve remarkable success. They often excel at high-dimensional thinking. Key skills to learn. Unfortunately, schools and workplaces rarely teach how to reason effectively. But mastering this skill can significantly boost your ability to navigate life and achieve success. Summary. Be mindful of biases in your thinking. Regularly practice identifying the best course of action. Embrace quantum thinking by considering multiple possibilities. By consistently applying these principles, you'll strengthen your mind, sharpen your reasoning, and ultimately elevate your natural intelligence. Thank you for watching. This was the Japanese Urban Sage. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.